And in Mandarin, they have, you know when you're speaking English, we have words that we use to stall till we get to the next word. Little shit words we'll shove in a sentence, words like or you know, but, sorta, like, you know, but, you know. Just little crappy words that we'll shove in a sentence till we're thinking of the next word, you know what I mean? To stall. Well, in Mandarin, they have one word that they love to use, and it sounds really messed up in English. But this, you know what I'm saying. This Chinese is like, I know the word. So you know I'm not making it up, right? This is their word. All I hear when I'm in Beijing, people talking around me, all I hear around me is nigga.
This channel is a place where I can freely share my thoughts. This channel for me is an open playground, a digital journal. This channel isn't a place where I'm trying to make myself into someone I'm not. This channel is a place where I portray the authentic Anoa, the authentic me. So I'm not gonna fake anything. I'm not gonna fake a smile. I'm not gonna pretend to be someone I'm not. I'm not even going to try to explain things in a way where you can understand what I am saying, because I don't care. Why don't seagulls cross the bay? Because if they cross the bay, they'd be called bagels. This channel is gonna be strictly improv. No planning, no organization, no trying. It's just a place for me to be free, an outlet to express myself as myself. I think this channel will also be a good portfolio for my knowledge in the future. In another way, it's an investment and a place where I can download my thoughts. So in a lot of ways, these videos are for me. It's selfish. I'm a selfish person. Selfishness, that's something to be talked about. That's something that society makes into a big negative. Bad. They make it bad. And I talked about that in my last video, which was called Throw Judgment Out the Window, where I briefly spoke about how there's no such thing as good or bad. These are human constructs. We made these things up. Nature doesn't care. Nature is about territory, resilience, adaptivity, evolution, change. Nature doesn't care what's good or bad. We care. We make it up. So throw judgment out the window, because judgment creates all this stuff. Back to selfishness. Why is it such a bad thing? What does selfish mean? It means that you only care about yourself. Maybe extreme selfishness is something bad. But I think selfishness is just self-love. To be selfish is to say, listen, I'm here for myself first, and then you guys come second. Until I can take care of myself, I can't take care of y'all. I have to deal with me, got me problems. It's like the saying, you first have to love yourself before you can go love others. So selfishness isn't necessarily a bad thing. And bad and good are just two sides of the same coin. If you really observe, and if you're very present, you can find that out for yourself. To make a living is to do something with purpose and intent. And this video thing, this sharing, understanding subtle things about life and the game of life, and how human beings work and human nature, for me, this is making a living. And to engage with that and do that as a living, that's a real living for me. Now, making a living, you can get greedy. You can start wanting more and more. You don't feel like you have enough. And you live in a neighborhood, your neighbor reconstructs their house, remodels, they buy a new car, they get a new dog, they get a better garden. And you start saying to yourself, well, that's not fair. They have a beautiful car. They have a beautiful, nice, big house, bigger than my house. And I worked all these years to get this house. And you start feeling that it's not fair. Well, that leads to immediately unhappiness. And that's because of your judgment. So, in order to avoid that whole entire mindset, which it's just a mindset, that's all it is, and you can escape your mind. Your mind is your biggest trap. In order to escape that trap of feeling unfairness, of feeling judgment, you have to look at things from a different perspective. For judgment, it's simple. Just remember, there's no good or bad. Just look at things neutrally. Be neutral about all situations. Don't look at the good or the bad. Just say it is what it is. Simple as that. For fairness, you have to stop thinking that you don't have enough. Say to yourself, I have enough. I have enough. I have enough right now, and I'm grateful for what I do have. For me, I'm grateful that I have a roof over my head, that I have air to breathe, that I have food to eat and water to drink. That is more than enough for me. Just by saying that to myself, I already feel better right now. One more thing. Love. L-U-V. It's an acronym. It's an acronym for how to love. L. You need to listen. Listen to the person that you love. Listen to them. You need to understand what they're saying. You need to understand them. Understanding, listening, those two go hand in hand. V, you need to validate what they're saying. You need to listen and understand, and then you need to validate what you're understanding by saying, I got it, I understand what you're saying, and repeating what they're saying. And then if you want, you can add an R, repeat, repetitiveness. And by doing that, you become a lover. L-U-V-R, lover. And that will change your whole relationship with that person, where it becomes something real and you guys aren't just talking at each other. And it's not just one person flailing around. It's two people who are paying attention to each other, understanding each other, affirming each other, and dancing together. Not a one-sided relationship. So, in order to be a lover, not a... well, what's the opposite of a lover? I don't know, but someone who doesn't listen is the opposite of a lover. Learn not to be indifferent and learn how to listen and be different, but don't be indifferent. Be different, but appreciate your differences and use each other to grow yourselves. Be a little selfish with each other. Anyways, that's the video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.